What if the moon never existed? Earth would be unrecognizable, chaotic weather, violent tides, and maybe no life at all. We think of the moon as quiet and still, but in truth, it's the reason life exists on Earth. Our story begins 4.5 billion years ago. Earth was still young, and one day a Mars-sized planet called Theia slammed into it. The collision was so massive, molten rock blasted into space. Over time, that fiery debris gathered and became Earth's moon. At first, the moon was not where we see it today. It hovered 15 times closer to Earth, and that changed everything. A furious Earth, with the moon so near, Earth spun like a top. One day lasted only 6 hours. The atmosphere was wild. Imagine hurricane force, wind tearing across the planet non-stop. And the tides, they were not gentle waves, they were towers of water, thousands of feet high, crashing across continents. But inside this chaos, something remarkable was happening. The birth of life. Those giant tides churned Earth's oceans, carrying minerals and nutrients into a bubbling chemical soup, what scientists call the primordial soup. Some researchers believe the moon's tide gave the spark for the first DNA molecules to split and copy themselves. In other words, without the moon, life may have never begun. Order for chaos. The moon did more than stir the oceans. Its pull slowly slowed down Earth's spin. Over billions of years, day stretched from 6 hours to 24 hours we know today. That calming influence gave the planet stable weather, gentler winds, and more time for life to grow. The moon also locked Earth tilt in place. Without it, our axis might swing wildly between 0 degree and 90 degree. 1 century, Antarctica would be a tropical desert. Another century, the equator could be frozen solid. The moon became Earth's cosmic stabilizer, keeping seasons regularly and predictable, perfect for life to thrive. Protector in the sky. Billions of years ago, during the lunar cataclysm, countless asteroids slammed into the inner solar system. The moon took many of those hits for us. Its creators are the scars of that ancient battle. Without the moon, Earth itself might have been bombarded into ruin. The moon's hidden power today. Even now, the moon still affects us in mysterious ways. Some volcanologists suggest Eruption can be triggered when the moon lines up with Earth and the Sun. Some seismologists believed earthquakes are more likely during a new moon or when the moon is at its closest point, perigee. Not every scientist agrees, but one thing is certain, the moon still has more influence than we fully understand. Myths and legends. Of course, humans have always looked at the moon with wonder and fear. From werewolf legends to a story of madness during a full moon, its glow has inspired myths and for centuries. Science shows little evidence for these claims, but the moon's mystery keeps them alive in folklore, movie, and our imagination. The moon's future. But nothing lasts forever. The moon is drifting 1.5 inches farther from Earth every year. In half a billion years, it will be too far to create solar eclipses. In less than 2 billion years, Earth could lose its stable tilt, making our climate chaotic again. And in about 5 billion years, when the sun becomes a red giant, both Earth and the moon will be swallowed together. The story that began with fire and chaos will end in fire and light. So the next time you see the moon, remember, it is not just a light in the sky, it's Earth protector, stabilizer, and maybe the reason you and I exist at all.